Welcome to Streak Philippines. I'm Mark,
I'm Josie.
and you are going to have a fascinating discussion today about why I still have the right to have an opinion, even though I don't live in the U.S. anymore. And while you're listening to us, you can see the fascinating world of pizza eating at Pure Gold's food court in Gaginto. So let's get right into it. First of all, I've done a couple Trump videos lately. They're just shorts, and I say what I want to say because I feel like I have the right as a U.S. citizen. But judging from some of the comments, I'll give you an example. You gave up your right to complain about the U.S. the day you gave up your citizenship, just like you gave up your constitutional rights. Also, are you a Filipino citizen? Well, I don't think I've had a sex change or anything, so I'm definitely not a Filipina or a citizen. Okay. I'm basically, you don't have the right to live here, so why are you complaining? Another thing, you just live in a poor-ass country. All right. So to that I said, I have every right you have because I'm an American citizen. All right. So then, here's another one. Of course, he's defending the convicted criminal Trump, saying basically that all presidents are criminals, but they're not convicted of like 34 felonies like Trump. But anyway, that is totally off the point, and he has the right to say whatever he wants to say about that. But he said, you live abroad because you can afford to, running away from the problems of your country while living in a country that has corruption and poverty worse than the U.S., making you a hypocrite, not wanting to live in the country you want to be critical of and the people who run it. He's a duly elected official. I don't care if you retired in another country. The moment you leave this country, go live abroad and stop caring about it and contributing to its revival instead of its decline, your opinion means diddly to me. Oh boy. Well, what do you say about that? That I don't have the right to opinion? And what was your first thought on that?
My first thought of that is everyone has a right, especially my husband has a right for his opinion because he's paying his tax in America even though he lives here in the Philippines.
And there it is right there. That's your real. I'm telling you, when it comes.
And you guys that commented, for sure, my husband, the tax that he pays, and maybe you are, what you call that, maybe you are accepting a money from your, what you call that, retirement, and most of your retirement money is from the tax that
Or
my
welfare,
husband
also disability.
paying. So everyone has a right to say something because it's a human rights.
Yeah. And of course, that's my first thought. It's my right as a citizen. But your first thought really was based on cash on the barrelhead.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
paying for it, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like to me, in the Philippines, the lack of money means your first thoughts are going to money. What about those eggs you got today? Huh?
Actually, I have this kind of neighbor, but farther, and her business is chicken egg. So actually, this is my second time ordering at her. The first one I ordered is okay naman, but this time I order an extra large egg. So I'm kind of have confidence with her. I what you call that? I have a confidence. I trust her. But then his husband delivered last night the egg that I'm ordering, and it's half. I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of. I thought,
You feel you got screwed.
yeah, but it's small money. It's just that not honest. That's my point. So they deliver it. So I didn't look at the egg. I didn't kind of look around if there's, because I trust na her. I have a confidence. But then this morning when I look, oh, it looks like it's small. Like before it was big. The Because I ordered extra large, and before has a tuyok. That's why I ordered a extra large. But then this morning I messaged her, why your extra large is small? And then that's it. She messaged me that they don't have extra large. That's a large size. My point, the value of the price of the extra large is the same price of the large that I order. So I feel like, why they are not honest? Because I will buy the money if it's large. Because I will, because it's like what I'm gonna do. No extra large. Eh. My point lang, she's not honest.
And the point of this story really is that money is very important in
Important,
the
yeah.
Philippines. And the reason you're telling this story is because your first thoughts about having an opinion in the US and why I should have one
Yeah.
is
And
because I pay.
And I'm not complaining. It's a matter of ano kasi trust eh. Because we have money and you're doing that to us.
So anyway, back a little more back to this subject. A lot of people that move overseas, or a lot of people don't realize that people moving overseas, you don't lose your citizenship. Now, why some Trump voters think this, I don't know. But most countries allow citizens to live abroad indefinitely, and they keep all their citizenship rights. Now, I know somehow the Trump thing seems to enter into this because it seems like some Trump supporters think that participation in country's public discourse should be tied to living there. In other words, if you're not living there and dealing with daily things, you don't have any right to say anything. And also, it's kind of aligned with this whole immigration thing that Trump's policies and statements a lot of times prioritize U.S. citizens. And so many people that have voted for Trump view immigrants as outsiders who haven't earned anything, any right to weigh in on national issues, but they also view anyone that resides outside the U.S., even though you're a citizen, as not having any right at all. And of course, all of this is incorrect. But Josie's main point about you pay taxes is absolutely
Because
true.
all the all the project of Trump is came from the tax, not his money, not in his pocket.
Right.
So everyone has a right to criticize someone if he's not doing good. And you guys, you should accept criticize is helping too. You can do what is not good. You can do what is better.
But the problem is they accept criticism as being a traitor.
Yeah, because we accept criticism
Yeah.
because that's the way it is. And if it's not good, we will do something good.
But anyway, legally, U.S. citizens, regardless of where you are, have full rights. And just like in the U.S. now, a lot of naturalized citizens are afraid to speak out because Trump is going after them too as basically a terroristic threat. If you make any threat against
Yeah.
Trump, you make a threat against the
Yeah, and
U.S.
remember, guys, Trump is a human, not a god.
Yeah.
He should serve the people, not his a boss.
Well, I think a lot of people that support Trump feel like if you're out of the country, that's the end of you. You have no right to have any opinion because almost all of the opinions I get say the same thing, you know. And they also believe that I've abandoned the country and don't care, you know. So they view as you don't, if you're not there, you don't belong anymore. And whether for whatever reason that you've left the U.S., which in my case, it had nothing to do with not liking the country. In fact, when I first got here, I'm always telling you about, like all expats probably do, it's not like that in the US, you know?
Yeah,
And so I'm pointing out all the faults of the Philippines and saying, but it's not like that. This is the model you should be using, you know?
yeah,
But now all that has evaporated, but it's only since Trump.
yeah,
It's only since Trump.
yeah,
Because now having an opinion is not acceptable. It's no longer acceptable at all. Because
yeah,
you are going to get vengeance upon you if you have an opinion,
yeah.
which when I got
It's
here,
unfair.
it very much seemed that way to me.
Yeah.
And now it's that way
Everything
in the
should be
US.
on a process of law.
So I don't know if this makes any sense to you, this video, but this is my defense of having a right to have an opinion and why some of the people that make these comments have no idea at all about what it really means to be a citizen of the
Yeah,
United States of America.
yeah.
So
So,
anyway, hope you enjoyed the pizza and the view on from Pure Gold.
yeah,
It's amazing video quality.
yeah. We're eating pizza and coffee.
Yeah. What else? What else? Anything new on the trike situation?
As of now, I don't see anything because I'm busy on my Facebook.
And you know, we saw today a video from a e-trike dealer
Yeah, in Malolos.
that's right there on MacArthur Highway. And I thought, you know what? If
And I
they
hear
sell one of these,
and I hear the seller that they're waiting for the LTO. What kind of register they are gonna do with that?
but of
This
course,
2026.
that's a lie.
I know they just do
That's
that
a
because
lie. The LTO has put out all the information and they're saying registered, licensed, you know, and can't drive on MacArthur Highway. And this dealership is on MacArthur Highway, so that means legally, according to the law, you cannot drive the e-trike you buy at that
yeah,
dealership
yeah,
off the lot
yeah,
because it's illegal.
yeah.
And every dealership,
I know.
every
but
dealership,
everyone has a right.
every dealership we have talked to says the same thing. They haven't gotten the memorandum. They don't know, you know. But of course, it's only because it's like the egg person
Yeah.
didn't want to tell you that she didn't have that size of eggs, so she just sent you different ones. That's what the e-bike dealers are doing. They say, "Oh, we don't know. It hasn't been verified. We haven't got the memorandum from on high yet, you know."
Yeah.
And they'll still sell you that thing, even though if there's a checkpoint, and when they did this last time about a year and a half ago on the e-bike ban, there was a checkpoint right there at Robinson's place, Malolos, which is like 2 blocks from this dealer,
Yeah.
because it's a very busy area.
Yeah.
And I think they'd have a checkpoint there again. So that means if you buy one there, you're very likely to have the thing impounded as soon as you put your cash down and pay for it.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Really
Really
crazy.
crazy.
Well, what else? One other thing. We were featured on the news lately, this area,
Yeah.
because of
Panginay.
tell them about that. What happened to the motorcyclist?
There's a news local television here, GMA. There's a complainant from Panginay that they have an accident on the road because of the road is with water high tide and then bulky. I mean, it's really dangerous.
We've been through
So
there, yeah.
he's driving his motorcycle and got what you call that, fall, and
Yeah, it
his
fell.
feet fell, and his feet got injured, and he cannot work. So he complained about that because he need also a job, and he need for everyday living. So how can he do his thing?
Now, here's the situation. That's asphalt road, and they raise it, repave it, whatever. But a few years ago, that road only flooded occasionally during high tide and in rainy
Yeah,
season.
true.
Now it floods all the time with every high tide. Every day it floods.
Actually, before it's only 15 minutes you can get through on the highway. Now 30 minutes.
Yeah, so now we have to go the long way around because this is the short way for us to go most of the places we go. But honestly, we don't
And
do it
it's also
anymore
slow because of the, you know,
because the asphalt undermines.
yeah, it's getting slow. So you're gonna get through there 30 minutes because
It has like
bumpy.
1 foot pits in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And even if there's only 1 inch of
As
water,
they said on the news I watched, they will fix only this year. In
but
this year.
you can't see. It looks like smooth road when it's got 1 inch of water,
Yeah.
and you never know when you're gonna hit one of those.
Yeah.
But if you watch whatever's moving,
My hat now was flew there. I don't know where.
Josie lost her hat one time because she hit a bump so hard,
And
hat flew off her head.
I didn't notice it fall because it was in my bag.
And you got to grip those handlebars
Yeah.
with the Superman strength, so you don't lose
Also,
control
I
of the
don't
bike.
want my feet to be on a dirty water because
Yeah, it's brutal. And if you watch the cars, you try and go slowly behind whatever is going down the road because you
Yeah.
can kind of see when they hit the ruts.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
they're not ruts; they're deep pits.
Yeah,
But I don't know how they're ever going to get that repaved because
I don't know.
it's underwater every day.
That's what they said they will do this year,
You know, just in time for next rainy season.
maybe this summer because summer no water there.
So that's it. That's news for today.
Yeah, just news for today, and all our critics, hello.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the
No,
way out.
because that's their right also to criticize, but
Yeah.
we're just answering your
Yeah.
criticize to us that we have a right to criticize.
Yeah, and we love
We are yearly paying our tax in America.
there's that Filipina coming out again, paying the tax.
Yeah.
I think about rights. She thinks about how much tax I pay in America.
Well, yeah. Maybe one of the critics here have a pension that we add money to his pension.
Bye for now.